Hey guys, welcome to our lecture on brand ambassadors. A brand or product ambassador is someone with a high credibility rating in whatever his or her chosen path is. Most of the time, these people have created their own personal brand around their success and have a substantial social standing and public trust. In many cases, these will be professional athletes that are near the top of their sport, but are not limited just to that at all. Depending on what your product is, this person could be an acclaimed university professor, a scientist, or even a successful entrepreneur. No matter what your product is, you need to make sure that the person or people that you choose relate directly to your brand or product. In this lecture, I will teach you how to get a starting ambassador team of 3 to 5 people for nothing. This is a perfect number at this early stage of your business. I will also tell you the new and best way to get hold of your ideal candidates and show you exact messages that we sent to get our ones. So how does this help your campaign? By having ambassadors, it creates an unparalleled level of trust and validity for your brand and product. Having someone, or preferably a couple of people, that the public sees as a role model or someone that has achieved success in their discipline lets them know that your company is serious and have people behind it who are willing to put their name and their reputation alongside it. This is extremely powerful to have. So how on earth do you get them, you ask? This is surprisingly easy. The first thing you want to do is decide on what sort of person you want and how they relate to you. From the very first step, always concentrate not only on how they could help you, but more importantly, how you can help them to further their goals and ambitions. This will put you in a great position to pitch to them very soon. If you can align your brand and or your product with something they are doing in either their personal or their professional life, then that can be of huge value to them and you will stand out above the rest. A pro tip here is to not focus too much on your product, but on your big mission, your vision, and your story. Remember that you are asking them to do this for no money, unlike all the other sponsors they most likely have already. If they can see a lot of potential in you and your vision, then that is what they're going to buy into. The steps to get this person. Once you know your perfect type of person that you want, simply start by asking your family, friends, and existing networks for any connections they might know. You'll be surprised at who they come up with, and if there is someone that fits your ideal candidate, it is always easier to get that warm introduction to them. If that step fails to bring any leads, then jump online and start doing some research. Open up a spreadsheet and get a list of 25 to 50 potential people and all of their social media account links. You will want to find their email, Twitter name, Facebook page, and most importantly for this one, get the name of their Instagram account. Have a good look at these people and read some of their posts to see if they will be a good fit for you. While this takes a bit of time to research, it proved to be invaluable for us when reaching out to people. Whether it is a quick congratulations on the recent competition medal, their team's win last week, or maybe even their birthday, which worked awesomely for us, it creates an instant connection with them, and they know that you've done your work beforehand. Most of these people will get a lot of messages each day, so this will be a point of difference to them to open your message. You're best going with ambassadors that are up and coming with potential to get to the top of their field. Most influencers that are ranked number 1, especially if they are athletes, will already have a bunch of sponsors and are not likely to back your brand for no monetary gain. Although it's not out of the question, it's just a little harder to do. For your message. Now once you have a big list of people, create your personalized message. I really want to emphasize on the personal aspect of this. If you are able to, offer to send them a sample of your product ASAP and help with any current goals they are working toward, even if it's the smallest part, to help them get a message out for something they are trying to do through your channels. First of all, try to send them off an email. This is the simplest form of message to send. However, a lot of influencers hide their emails online, so they are near impossible to find. You should be sending about 6 or 7 daily, and monitor the response you're getting so you can change up your message if need be. You will want to prioritize your candidates so you can message the most ideal first and lock them in before any others that are further down on your list. The next single most effective way we found to get hold of high achievers without any outside introduction was through Instagram direct messaging. Although this is somewhat of a new function that not everyone even knows how to use yet, it does go directly to them, and we had a great success rate with over 40% response from our targeted list. This is perfect because it is most likely them managing their own Instagram account, unlike Twitter or Facebook. Now don't be disheartened if you don't hear back from them straight away. Most of our candidates took over 2.5 weeks to get back or longer. As soon as they do, however, make sure you get their best contact email address from them straight away to carry out the conversation from there. It is really important once you do secure these to get written consent to use any photo assets or statements from them. This can save you down the road if there was anything to happen. Make sure you check out our examples of the exact messages that worked for us in the downloads under this lecture. We trialed a number of different messages through the process, and interestingly enough, the longer, more goal and vision based messages were the ones that were most successful. Lastly, you'll want to make a good looking graphic to put onto your campaign page to highlight who your ambassadors you've secured are and what their huge, awesome achievements and goals are. The key takeaways I want you guys to know is that you should now have a clear understanding of what an ambassador is and just how much of an influence they can have on your campaign and your company in general. Remember the key points to do your research beforehand so you can focus on their goals and your overall mission. If they can see a future with you and your exciting brand, you have a much better chance to secure them. Also, don't get disheartened if you don't hear back from them straight away. Persistence will get you there in the end. So go off and start thinking about your ideal people right now, and make sure to celebrate when you get your first one. It's an awesome feeling.